5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, Philip Janetsky here. In this video I'll be demoing the Skyrocket by Analogwise pedals, which is a fuzz with a boost. Analogwise pedals are made by Adam in Poland. All his pedals are handmade and he uses a lot of recycled materials, such as these super cool looking wooden sides and the back of the Skyrocket. The Skyrocket's fuzz side has two NOS germanium transistors, and you get a volume, fuzz and a tone knob. And you get a separate boost side with a boost and a range knob, which is housing yet another NOS germanium transistor. And you can run the boost side into the fuzz side for a whole bunch of different fuzz tones. Let's check it out. Okay, this is my Les Paul Standard 50s into my Revv D20. And here comes the Skyrocket with the fuzz side and the boost side engaged. Which is the sound that I'm really enjoying. There's a million combinations here. As I said in my intro, the boost side is boosting into the fuzz side. You can actually use the boost also as a deboost or underboost, you know, like the underdrive concept, but in a boosty way. A lot of sounds. Let's check out the fuzz side first. Afterwards, we'll check out the boost side and then go for combinations again. So here's just the fuzz side with the knobs on 12 o'clock. And then I'm gonna go down to 7 on my bridge pickups volume knob here. And to 3. So It gets cleaner, obviously. It does not have this glassy cleanup as a fuzz face would have. I find it very organic and natural, the cleanup. This was again full, and then let's go to 8. It gets a bit darker maybe. In general, I would describe the fuzz side as very vintage sounding, slightly woolly. Yeah, but this works great with a boost side, which we'll get to later. Okay, let's crank up the fuzz knob, and then you get this sound. And then actually, let's start exploring the tone knob. I was here on 1 o'clock. Let's crank up the tone knob, which gives you a much fatter sound with more bass. And it also gives you more volume. So I need to be careful to not blow up my recording gear here. So I went to 4 on my bridge pickups volume knob at the end. As you can tell, very fat, very full, super cool. Let's then do the opposite. Let's go for lower fuzz settings. Go back to 12 o'clock on the tone knob. So this is a very cool low gain overdrive sound, low gain fuzz sound I should rather say, or like a fuzzy overdrive sound. It's super cool. Let's again play around with the tone knob. Let's actually crank it. Super cool sound. Let's make it brighter. Let's add a bit more fuzz here. A bit more volume, a bit more bass from the tone knob. It's very dynamic, so if I pick softly, or so lots of fuzzy overdrive sounds with a fuzz knob counterclockwise and very woolly, super fat sounding fuzz tones, you know, when you crank up the fuzz. Okay, this is the fuzz side. Let's go to the boost side. Let's actually go to 12 o'clock and see what we get here. So here's without again. So with the knobs on 12 o'clock, there's not much boost happening. I do notice a change in feel. Like this, the boost side adds some warmth, some germanium transistor warmth here. Let's go for more boost then. And let's actually crank it up. So a very warm sounding, organic sounding boost. I feel like I'm getting more from the amp without really changing its character. Beautiful. Very dynamic, and it feels great. And then going clockwise gives you, like with a tone knob here, going clockwise makes the boost quite fat. There you can really tell that I'm boosting the Revv in a beautiful, super fat sounding way. The Revv sounds start to get fuzzy as well. And if we go counterclockwise, it's a much thinner boost in. Let's explore some bridge pickups, neck pickup sounds in here. I'm on 8 on my neck pickups volume knob. Here's without. So like this, with a range knob all the way counterclockwise, the boost side adds some sparkle, some harmonics, which works great with the neck pickup of the Les Paul. Okay, finally, let's actually put everything on 12 o'clock and go for combinations, which is the beauty of the Skyrocket here, in my humble opinion. Just to remind you, fuzz side only. Which is, you know, a beautiful sound by itself. And then boosting it. Which it's very fun to play, killer. What I notice is a beautiful front end of the note. It feels great. There's lots of harmonics, overtones. Okay, let's leave the fuzz side as it is and just go for more boost. Maybe let's watch out to not blow up here. Which is beautiful, cranking the boost, maybe giving it more bass. Which is killer, it feels great underneath. The fingers, and let's go for a very thin boost then. which would make it sit better in the mix. Maybe it gets rid of some bass. Okay, and let's then do something else. Let's go for a higher fuzz setting. Something like this. And then boost it. Let's again crank the boost, maybe go for a fatter boost. Which works great with slide. Let's make it even fatter maybe. Killer sounds here, you know, you can make it really woolly. Let's actually go for a full sounding boost and all the way on the tone knob, clockwise on the tone knob. So you can see that it gets very full, super cool, or then full on the tone knob on the fuzz side, and a very, or all the way to the left, counterclockwise on the range knob. Also love it. Feels great, killer. As you can tell, you can really find a fuzz sound that works for you by using both sides. Let's actually, the only thing I did not do yet, let's go for a really fat sounding fuzz sound. So imagine you are riffing around, you know, it sounds killer, it sounds full, it sounds bassy. And then what you want to do, by engaging the bass, you want to make it thinner and softer. So lots of options. I could be tweaking the knobs for hours. Killer stuff by Analogwise pedals. This is the Skyrocket, and it's gonna lift up for sure. I think the Skyrocket is awesome. It allows you to dial in a huge amount of different fuzz tones, from like low gain fuzzy tones or overdrive tones with a fuzzy character up to huge fuzz, woolly mayhem. It's killer. You can also use both sides separately, which I did there in my intro tune. I ended my intro tune with a boost side only, which I also think is beautiful. It's very organic and natural sounding in this orchestral part of the telly there. Killer stuff, lots of different tones, lots of different feels also underneath your fingers, which is also something that I'm really enjoying. This is something that I really look for in a pedal. That, you know, I love to shape the feel. Killer stuff here by Adam from Analogwise pedals. Beautiful work. Please check it out. Thanks for watching this demo. Please leave me a like and a comment. Please subscribe. It's for free for you guys and it means the world to me. And I hope to see you for the next one. Ciao.